Welcome to Week in IT, a weekly recap of the top headlines in enterprise IT and development as researched, written and edited by the flesh and blood reporters of Converge 360 and voiced by AI. As always, I'm your host, Gladys Rama, and this episode is wall to wall AI. Some of it weird, some of it bad, and some of it just interesting. Let's get started. Our first big story, courtesy of Virtualization and Cloud Review, explores something a lot of us are wondering. Are cloud giants using workforce reductions to fund their aggressive AI investments? While none of them has explicitly admitted this, it's not a big leap to make. Microsoft, for instance, has announced about 17,000 layoffs since early 2024, coinciding with an $80 billion investment in AI infrastructure. Reports suggest the company has already saved hundreds of millions in operational costs by integrating AI into functions like customer service. AWS, still the king of the cloud hill, has followed a similar pattern. Thousands of managerial roles have been cut, potentially saving billions, while it commits tens of billions to AI and cloud infrastructure, from expanding data centers to strategic collaborations. CEO Andy Jassy noted that roles will, quote, evolve or no longer be needed, unquote, due to AI. Meanwhile, Google has offered voluntary buyouts to thousands of employees on top of conducting targeted layoffs. Like its cloud rivals, these moves align with Google's increasing AI investments, including billions for data centers. Its CFO has also indicated, quote, deeper cost optimization, unquote, to accelerate AI spending. It's again worth noting that none of the companies has explicitly drawn a connection between AI, cost savings, and workforce reduction. The prevailing narrative is still that AI is meant to augment, not replace, employees. Still, as these tech giants pour billions into AI infrastructure and services while simultaneously downsizing, we can't help but wonder. Next, we're looking at the intersection of AI and national security, specifically the millions in AI contracts recently awarded by the U.S. Department of Defense. As we reported on Pure AI, the Pentagon gave 4 leading American AI firms, Anthropic, Google, OpenAI, and xAI, each contracts worth up to $200 million. The goal is to rapidly deploy advanced AI capabilities across various military and government operations, from war fighting to intelligence analysis. This commercial-first approach is meant to quickly integrate industry-leading AI solutions into national security, driven by an urgency to maintain a technological and military edge. In fact, the contracts were issued under an authority that allows the DoD's procurement office to bypass traditional processes, emphasizing speed. There's one huge problem, though. One of these contract recipients, xAI, broke bad recently in spectacular and embarrassing fashion. After a software update intended to make it less, quote-unquote, politically correct, its Grok chatbot began spewing vile, racist, and anti-Semitic content. The meltdown was widely reported, leading to apologies from xAI and condemnation from advocacy groups. Despite this, the DoD moved forward with awarding xAI the contract. The timing has been described as either breathtakingly tone-deaf or a calculated prioritization of speed and innovation over safety. Following the contract, xAI quickly announced Grok for Government, making its AI tools available to all federal, state, and local government customers. This won't be the last time we revisit the debate about responsible AI deployment and the consequences when speed outweighs safety, so stay tuned. Finally, let's explore the apparent fraying of the once lucrative partnership between Microsoft and OpenAI. As we've been covering on Redmond Mag, the alliance began with billions in investments from Microsoft aimed at giving OpenAI access to Azure's vast compute power and Microsoft access to OpenAI's powerful GPT models. It hasn't all been smooth sailing, though. For example, OpenAI reportedly warned against a premature GPT-4 integration into Bing. The partnership took a big hit in late 2023 when the OpenAI board ousted CEO Sam Altman, reportedly blindsiding Microsoft and sowing doubt, despite Altman's swift reinstatement. Since then, Microsoft has been signaling its intent to build more in-house AI, while OpenAI has been busy diversifying, striking a $10 billion deal with Oracle for compute capacity and joining the Stargate AI data center project without Microsoft. It's also begun approaching customers directly, bypassing Microsoft. Now, Microsoft has historically preferred to develop its own products rather than relying on long term external partnerships. The OpenAI collaboration may have been a temporary bridge until Microsoft could develop its own competitive AI. Despite whatever internal drama might be going on, Microsoft continues to leverage specific OpenAI advancements. For instance, Azure AI Foundry recently integrated OpenAI's so called deep research model, transforming a chat GPT feature into a programmable intelligence layer within Azure. We'll be closely following how this partnership evolves in the months to come, so watch this space. And that wraps up this week's episode of Week in IT. Thanks for tuning in. Check the description box for links to all of these articles and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of these and other Converge 360 podcasts. Catch you next week.